Okay, I'm going to assume that the Twitch isn't lying to me, that we're actually live. Time to some Pretzel cooperate with me today and we will get along just fine. Don't piss me off, don't use lyrics. That's pretty much it. That's all. That's your mission for tonight. Don't disappoint. Okay. So let's see where we stopped last time because I don't remember. I do remember that we got a few important things done. Oh yes, we are racing towards the cryosleep chambers because we are running out of things to do in on this planet, on this system. Huh. There's some ice there, which I'm not really sure I really need. And I would rather not waste fuel on it. Our situation energy-wise isn't really comforting. We're out of crystals. And there's no more fuels left in the system. We will use 5 crystals just for the hyperspace jump. Actually no, we will use 10. Because it takes an energy rod to build a cryosleep chamber, and it takes an energy rod per chamber to actually do the hyperspace jump. Oh joy! Let me see. Ah, that's right, we have some unexplored ships to investigate here, but let's see what these guys have to trade. Maybe they have something I need. No, they of course have nothing that I need. Which means we go investigate ships. There are 2 derelicts. Really? Didn't I investigate a ship like this? Or is it just the same situation with a new ship? Huh. Because we already were in one system where we had exactly these 2 types of ships. Huh. Okay, well let's assume that we are. So you have a shot. You may have a shoddy, but we have no ship. We are doing some trading, aren't we? Probably. Yeah, we traded for some extra energy rods. Perfect. That'll keep us floating a bit longer. You inside. Denny, you have a shotgun. You inside. Let's fly off. Research. What are we doing? Yeah, we're working on the hypersleep chamber. That's all you have to focus on right now. Uh, let's do the smaller one first. Why? Because it will take less time to investigate and we can start getting some items from it. Um, by the time we're done with this system though, we'll probably be on like 10 rods. Let's see what we have on this ship. For once I don't want an extra crew member because that means 1 extra chamber and that means 1 extra rod. What I want from here is energy scrap. I want energy scrap and I want generally just good items. Anything that I can sell. Okay, this ship seems to be empty, but there is stuff I can salvage from it. Empty ship usually means crew member though. Huh. Or sometimes it's just an empty ship, although that doesn't happen very often. Really? Is this just an empty ship? Huh. Are we to be that lucky that this is just an empty ship? Yeah? There's some tech blocks we'll be able to get from here, and there is probably some energy scrap we'll be able to get from here. Yeah, high-tech scrap, that's good to know. Some hull scrap. 4 crystals, yes please. Get all of that out. I hope the music is of an okay volume. I'm gonna get it a bit louder, so that you don't just listen to me ramble on. Did you? No, it's fine. Just can't make meat. Yeah, I know. There's plenty of stuff that I need to do, but can't, essentially. Is there anything else that I need to throw into the disposal bin? No, it's fine. Some extra food has just been made, that's awesome. Some research has been done. I'm gonna need to make another engine soon. Maybe already I have to, I don't know. I'm not short on fuel for jumping, so that's not a problem, at least for the moment. There's so many things I need to research. But this actually prevents me from proceeding if I don't, so I need to do that first. Making 6 cryo chambers will be painful though. How are we doing here? Maybe I should hurry up with actually, I know I don't need to hurry up. Essentially, at this time, I should just leave 2 research stations on at all times, despite that means because I can't move from the system until this is done. So might as well just spend some time here. And there's absolutely no reason not to turn these into rods. So we have 5 crew members. It's 5 rods, 10 rods for the jump. Not happy about that at all, I have to say. I have to say I'm not happy about that at all. But, you know, you can't have everything in life. You have to have some difficulties, some troubles. Although I maintain that the use of the rods is way too heavy. And it's such a limited resource. You came alone to salvage a ship. Run out of oxygen. What, you gave up on disassembling this? You came to what, like 99% like, nah, screw it. I'm gonna disassemble something else. This is too big. This is not worth my time disassembling. There are better things to unscrew from the world than the massive engine. Why would we bother with an engine? We can always disassemble an engine. Let's disassemble this massive crate next to it. And then the table in the next room. Probably left just the last screw inside that somebody else now needs to come in and do. Did you also shit your pants? You know what? I'm gonna just go out and say it. You deserve it. You deserve that poop in your suit. I hope that it floated up into your helmet and hit you in your forehead. There is an interesting thing about spacesuits when uh, I mean, these days, the people who go out into space and they're going to space station actually have space toilets. Space toilets weren't you damaged it, you broke it. Back when in the early days of space travel, when when they used massive rockets and just pods to float in outer space, they didn't have a space toilet, and there was this theory on what they would use instead. Turns out they just had a diaper. They just used a diaper. It was a fancy diaper. It was still a diaper. Then more modern suits came with what we will call toilet packs. Essentially, it's underwear that has a little hole up front, and your butt goes into this kind of a clothy compartment, if you want to call it like that, which is like a detachable diaper sheet, whatever, and you pee and poop into that. Apparently it wasn't very popular. The history of pooping in space. 2 ships. Hopefully some of them will have energy rods. Oh no, personally you're already not working with me. There are many conspiracy theories about the whole space program and whether we actually went to space and on the moon. And of course we did. It's all cataloged. If you're a conspiracy theorist, you need to take a closer look at your life. Because there are ways to prove that we were there, and everything was well documented. But there are many interesting factors about going to outer space, and people have this idea that going to outer space is actually more difficult than it is. Launching into outer space is extremely difficult. Actually creating an environment in which you can survive in space isn't. Essentially you just need to take care of air circulation and pressure and temperature. Those 3 items. All of those we've mastered long time ago because people on Earth had to solve similar challenges when they were creating submarines. Again, you had to deal with 3 items. You had to deal with pressure, you had to deal with temperature, and you had to deal with oxygen. So it was a similar challenge. Space is more extreme, but the same rules apply in the creating an environment in which you can survive in it. Oh, you have stuff I want. I think you have stuff I want. No, you do not. Can I sell you stuff that I don't need? Not really. There is nothing here that you are particularly fan of, except for the stuff that I'm not giving you because I want it. Although having 5 shotguns isn't exactly necessary. Here, have 2 shotguns. The other ship, let's see, what do you have? Even less things that I need. Did I actually just click on the same ship? Oh, I didn't. Both of the ships. Both of these ships are completely useless to me. How is the things going on this ship? Danny, are you perhaps stranded on the ship? Okay. Is there really nobody else going to salvage with him? We're already down on on 17, and we've made 2 additional ones. And they broke the machine again. At least they're not breaking up the kitchen. How much stuff's left on that ship? Not much tech scrap, some energy scrap. That energy scrap is important. Apologies for that. Hello, Galaxy Squad. Welcome into the stream. I hope you can hear me well, Galaxy Squad. I was playing around with the channels again, and I'm not sure if I broke it or again. I be sneezing indeed. I be sneezing. Something be tickling me in my nosy. Oh my god, so many unsuccessful attempts. 56 left and we can leave this solar system. What will be first, research or this ship being completely salvaged and disassembled? 16 rods left. 19 if, no not 19, 18 if we count the two that I can still make. You know what, make them. Make them. Did you break the kitchen again? No, you didn't. Okay, insufficient resources. What? Human corpse. That's not an insufficient resource. I just don't need to make any more corpse compost. Yeah. I have one of these. Okay, put that in. You killed all of your prisoners in RimWorld, guys. Squad. What kind of a prison did you build? Did you make an arena and make them fight to the death? Which you can do, by the way. Okay, Briar and Denny, since you're... I can't use you now. How much stuff do you have left on the ship to do? I transferred all the items. Just a bit of energy scrap left and we can then move to the other ship. Super secure. So how did you kill them off? I once did a prison colony in RimWorld, and I was learning how to do proper raids on other bases and villages, and I was kind of got overpowered with the weapons I had versus what they had. Just ended up with like 20 plus prisoners, which starved to death because I didn't have enough food production for them. Blowing them up or harvesting their organs, nice ways to go. Or you could have just blown them up and then harvested their organs. Or blown them up and then harvested their own organs off the walls. 2 more crystals, perfect. This is why energy scrap is so damn important. And that's end of this ship, I believe. Yeah, we're done with that. These guys wake up, next job is the other ship. Sold the organs to who? You do realize that in RimWorld, if you trade human body pieces with other traders, that your reputation will drop, or if they're coming from the same factions of the people you've killed, that they're gonna take vengeance against you. Okay, Briar, draft, get your butt in the ship. Denny, pick up your shotgun and into the ship. We're going exploring. Oh, so yeah, I was right, this ship is explored. But why is it explored? I didn't go to... I think this is a bug. Because this isn't the same ship we explored before. Yeah, that's not the same ship we had before. Salvage, soft scrap, tech scrap medium, energy scrap high, which is great. What of the items? Not much. I can't remember the previous stream if we actually escaped from this place once. I don't know. I don't know. Oopsie daisy. I'm pressing random buttons on my keyboard. I should not do that. Okay, Galaxy, get some food. It's important to be foodinated, which is like hydrated only for food. Haha, I made up a word. 19 left for the hypersleep chamber. One more. Oh, that's the same one. Okay. Okay, 2 of you are researching and failing. Come on, 14 left, 13 left. Did it? I don't know why I left it drafted. Ryer, where are you stuck? Okay. It's nice that the shuttle actually can work even during the night. If you guys behave, maybe I'll make you another table, maybe even a jukebox. Okay. Cleaned up the mess, now go do the ship. Okay, so I think it's gonna work out nicely. We're just gonna clean out this ship and then we'll work our way towards leaving the system. I think the only thing that's left here is to mine out this thing, and then we just jump away to the jump point. And then we go here. We should focus on getting some defenses. We won't be so lucky with the pirates all the time. And as you go along, there's probably gonna be more than a single ship of pirates being present in the system. And every jump means more fuel wasted. Which isn't good. There we go, new research. What are we gonna do next? I should do the low D's. CO2 producer, fibers. Let's do fibers next. It's not really that I need them, because I get so much soft scrap. I don't really need fibers. At the same time, I don't really wanna. This is actually quite difficult to decide. Power capacity node would be good. Solar panels would be awesome. Chemical refinery is something I need. I have to start working on defenses though. Shields. No. Let's do it. Let's do it normally. it's kind of difficult to decide because on one point I do need fibers. This will let me grow fibers though. I should do the meat as well because my guys could get kind of, yeah, they're not getting enough of certain types of items, so they're not getting any protein, at least not enough, so they're not having a balanced diet. So, but then again, advanced nutrition is so costly. I think that they need to work out some of the values in here, because if you look at the research, it's all pretty much the same values, and they are ranging from very high to insanely high. Water collector, that's also something I started researching and I didn't do. That also needs tweaking. The values are just too high. I would appreciate if you cretins would stop breaking the machines you're working on. You just fixed it. You literally fixed it during the previous use. That's a very advanced level of incompetence there. Hold on. What was the white symbol there? Unsuccessful. Why is it? That was a red thing before. 11 rods left. We have to start moving. Where I'm gonna put those bloody things? Come on. Next day is all about building the cryo chambers, finish the bloody ship, and we're moving on. There's some energy scrap left. There's 2 crystals we got from that. 2 crystals is better than no crystals. We're down to 10 rods. Down to 10 rods. If you remember, we started the stream with 21. And we made at least 8 in the meantime. If this ship doesn't have any rods to sell, we're kind of in a bad position. I build those cryo chambers and we move. That's the thing. I might not have enough to jump. Someone might die. I have 10 rods now. I will use some just to get to the point where we need to jump. I don't think I'm gonna have enough crystals to jump. Feel like remodeling further, so let's put it like this and call it a day. Each one of them takes. Okay, so building them doesn't take energy rod. Just using them does. So I just need to keep 5 rods for the jump, and then hope that there will be rods, oopsie, on the next No, ship left sector. I was too slow. I was saying how I need to trade with the ship, and then I was just ignoring the ship while it was here, and now the ship left, and I'm screwed. Build those things, we need to jump out of here. Okay, we've done with the ship. We're done with this. Time to skedaddle. No, I can't even stop here for mining. We need to... Ah, Christ. Immediately moving further. We don't have enough time to waste here. Now we have to finish those beds and then we jump. Seven rods. These are high priority builds, people. Otherwise, one of you is gonna die. Seriously, people, move it. That's gonna be made. Work, 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 work. Your survival depends on this. Perfect. Finish that power node. Okay, perfect. There we go. That's it. We have 5, 6 rods left. Well, that's 5 rods less. And none of these... Oh, there's a ship we can trade with. There's crystals there. I have 2 jumps. Let's jump. And there's more there. Perfect. Okay, we are really playing the risky game here. And there are 2 derelicts here. That means some extra energy scrap as well. Okay. Take those. Take those. And those. We only have 1 miner, but that's fine. As long as there's crystals, we can survive, we can be fine. And if there are ships around here, we can also do those. But we need to restock our supplies of crystals. Welcome back, Galaxy. Okay, so we have 4 rods left. We'll get 7 crystals out of this. That's 7 more. And whatever we manage to salvage from the 2 ships. One of them is a small ship. That one shouldn't take too long to get through. This one is a bit bigger. I'm not happy with the energy situation at all. How far is this? 19. I think I'm gonna go for the... It bugs me. It bugs me that everything is so ridiculously research heavy. All of these values are way over the top. All of them. I will have to postpone this. I need to reduce the energy my energy consumption. So this, and then I have to go for the solar. I have to reduce my energy consumption. I like those, Galaxy Squad. I'm a fan of fish, of canned fish, especially in sauces. They are very, very tasty. Okay, you, incoming ship, Cult of New Haven, please have stuff that I can use. I'm even willing to sell you some of my more expensive stuff. Just have energy stuff with you, please. Okay, so that's four. Was it only 4? No, it's 7. 7, okay, 7. 7 is fine. 7 is better than 4. Okay, you, what do you have? Please tell me you have... Oh, you have 5 rods and 2 crystals. Oh, blessed be you. Blessed. Brian, blessed. Blessed be the land of thy forefather. Hull scrap. Hull I can make easily. There, in the end you owe me money. Well, I would hope that you normally eat other food as well, Galaxy Squad. You do need to have a varied food consumption to keep healthy. Why do you keep breaking the machine? Stop breaking the machine! I would say that our energy consumption is low. I mean high. New research. Okay. I need to go for both of these really, but solar panel first. Not happy, not a happy camper. All of those sound really good, Galaxy Squad. I'm actually quite peckish myself. Also, Galaxy Squad, I'm probably gonna be adjusting my schedule, so I'm not really sure which way, but I think I'm gonna be starting my streams at least an hour earlier. I'm not sure yet. I'm still looking for feedback from people to see what time works better for when people are more in the mood to watch streams. So I'll see. Okay, time to get those. Denny. Okay, Denny, you're working on that. Fine. Draft, in you go, and Briar, draft, in you go. Time to do some exploring. We need to get more stuff, and that requires you to be sent into needless danger, preferably in a way that is profitable for us. I probably need to start going on expedition with 3 people instead of 2, because I'm guessing there are more aliens here now. Just a guess. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Although this ship seems to be empty. It does seem to be rich with resources though, which is a good thing. There we go. It's undraft, undraft. What do you have for me, ship? Salvage. Not much soft scrap. some tech scrap, some energy scrap, and some hull scrap. But you have energy rods. Oh, you're my favorite ship now. Take all of that, bring it to the ship. Bring it to our ship. That's where it needs to be. In our cargo hold. Not in their cargo hold. I have 42 Hyperium, 7 energy. Not enough energy made. I need a battery to put in the factory so that it can work off that instead of the whole ship's energy supply. Too many things to do to research. Not enough resource and time. Now I do know what they were thinking when they were doing this first iteration of the research system. Essentially, their idea is that you spread out the research across the whole galaxy, which is a nice idea in theory, but has a massive problem of most technologies being pretty much damned away from where you need them. A better idea, in my honest opinion, is to have levels of each technology that you simply improve. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly as well, Galaxy Squad. That's why I'm considering it. So what I was thinking in this particular scenario is, right now, how the research is formed, essentially they just took all the stuff they had and they put it into a tech tree. Which is fine in theory, but for example, because everything is so ridiculously high on the tech tree and takes so much to research, and you have a small crew at the beginning, it takes an incredibly tedious amount of time to actually get anywhere. A better idea is to have levels of technology like you have for the generator. So you have a small generator, medium to the high, so you progressively get better, but you don't need to sacrifice so much of your time just to get a single piece of technology. Same should be done for the weapons, so that you start with something that you can quickly research and it works for a time being, and then you improve it rather than being walled off from a certain technology altogether and then having to sacrifice a lot of time to just unlock it. Like I said, I know what they are going for here. They want the research to expand to work during the entire system, but that doesn't work in this mechanic right now. Reason being that you are stuck in a situation where you're essentially defenseless for as many systems as you find yourself in before you finally decide to sacrifice the time needed to get the turrets researched and the shield researched. None of which you can immediately research. You first have to research the stations for them. So they should, in my opinion, they should take an approach that they took with the engines and with the generator, where you have something, an interim technology, which can at least partially fill out the role you need while you're doing the research, so that you can do other things. I can't do other things because I'm going to get blasted into space. Okay, nothing here that you really want or need. Soft scrap, or you actually do like the soft scrap, so here, take some. Not the soft scrap, but the soft blocks. You can always make more, and I can now breed fiber as well. This game is aiming to be like a juggling simulator, essentially, where you have to juggle your priorities, which is fine in theory. I mean, Oxygen Included does something similar, but if you remember from when I was playing, and if you ever played Oxygen Included, research there is graded in such a way that you can move from our technology to our technology, and while you, of course there's a fire, they're incompetent, they all again broke the machine. Is the temperature here not okay? Is that from the fire? That wall is also not built. And that wall isn't built. How about you get the fire out, you idiots? Oh my god! Now we have a smoky ship. It's gonna take some time for all of that to clear away. I'm gonna make another gas scrubber. This is now a priority construction. Seriously, folks. Okay, this ship is done. Yeah, go to bed in toxic clouds when you're so incompetent. What is it? Having trouble sleeping in smoke? Oh, if they now die because of this, it's gonna be hilarious. There we go. It's clearing out. If I vented right now, it would break the machines inside. It does a cascading effect that I don't like. Also, you scrubbing CO2 makes this. It makes chemicals and carbon. So you actually want to scrub the things. And you can now dismantle it. Temperature is back to normal. Temperature should be back to normal. Please tell me temperature is back. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Now, let's get on with our lives, please. You into the ship. And I'm gonna vent you bastards into space. There's another ship we need to look at. Again, this ship is already looked at. I had never been into this ship. So how is it explored? Oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm an idiot. This is the ship I need to go into. Oops. Okay, what are the chances of having two ships that don't have any aliens on them? Okay, so a couple of medical beds, no crew members. Also no aliens. There are some data logs to read. We're gonna do that later. Okay, empty ships shouldn't be this common. Empty ship usually means a crew member, but I don't see a crew member. Peculiar. Are we that lucky? Or unlucky since there's no crew member? Now that we're in the new system, I actually want a new crew member. We didn't run into any space stations yet, which is a shame. Okay, so no crew? No crew it seems, which is a shame. Yeah, no crew. Just an empty ship. There are some data logs. That's pretty much it. Huh. At least nobody got hurt. But not a really good score. Okay, but let's see what the ship actually has to offer. Oh, good on soft scrap. Good on energy scrap and some hull scrap. Not perfect, but this will all be useful, so take all of that. And while they are doing that, we will read out the entries. No need to pause, just do that. I can keep track of two things at once. So let's see. Starfarer entry 2. They try and break me. We have to eat and breathe. No water means neither food nor air, so we'll follow the ice asteroids. Or the metal asteroids when we're running short on tools and building blocks to keep the ship maintained. Or power crystal when we're running short on energy sticks. The point is we just go where the things we need are, we should be fine. Simple, right? Well, that's the concept of the game, essentially. Well, yeah, it's simple, which means a bunch of other people thought of it too, and I guess some of them thought they could just, I'm guessing, attack them. I don't know how we're all still alive. It was a close thing, way too close. If Sandy had still been in the hydroponics bay when that missile hit, or if Hamilton hadn't been such a good shot, or if Cutter wasn't such a damn good surgeon. We made it. We had to kill 4 men, but we made it. And then we held a funeral for them, even though we didn't know their names. We mourned the pirates who tried to murder us. Why do I feel so guilty about defending myself? Because you're an idiot? I'd hoped the apocalypse would bring us together, get us all pulling in the same direction, you know. I guess I didn't learn from the example of my parents. They hoarded what they had and never let anyone in. And in the end, a mob broke down their front door and took it all anyway. Well, welcome to humanity. Welcome to humanity. I wonder if maybe the key is to share. It would be if humans were decent, but they're not. Not like stupidly. I don't mean starving ourselves, and God knows that's firmly on the cards for a few days now that we had to rebuild the grow beds and plant new crops. But I mean, like, if somebody comes to you with an empty belly and you feed them, then that's a debt or a bond. They're with you then. They're your friend. Despite what happened, I don't want to lose faith. I have to believe this galaxy is big enough for all of us. Earth wasn't, but I have to believe. Yeah. It reads like a philosophical entry about humans. Welcome to humanity. I hope nobody broke anything while I was reading that. If there did, no food for you. Okay, we have 12 stone, 12 energium stone. Oh, and you guys maybe have some stuff I need. You have some stuff I need. Now, I am getting to the point where I don't want to spend too much money. Because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. But I do want to earn money. And it might be a good idea to actually start growing fibers. Because they will probably go for a bit. I have the credits for this, so just like take it. And you make 5 of these. Okay, Galaxy Squad. Why are you not happy about it? Cannot raise oxygen levels. Is oxygen even needing to be raised? Not really, it's an even level everywhere. So this alert makes no sense. Why would you want to raise it? I shouldn't be clicking random things. Famous last words. Are you gonna be done soon? Not really. I would like another grow bed, and I would like to start growing fiber. Fire. Where? Okay, there's no oxygen there, so it doesn't matter if there's a fire. There is hazardous gas inside though, so I should do something about that. There's gas inside, so I should take care of that at least. Work faster. There is... What was I building? Oh yeah, growth beds. Really? One block is what I'm missing. Again with the fire. What are you doing? Why? Are you all just mass incompetent? That's 3 fires you started. In a span of 3 cycles. What is your problem? Okay, so this needs to be moved. Because I don't feel like making another node just for that one single block. Of course the plants died. Oh, for the crying out loud, life support. Now they have to be replanted and everything needs to be redone, and screw you all incompetent jackasses. Is this gonna be enough? It's 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's fine. I'm having a new request from my crewmates. Spend 24 hours without setting anything on fire. That's not a lot to ask, I think. I don't think it is a lot to ask to not wanting people to start fire on your ship. That's all I want. Don't start random fires on the ship. I think it's a reasonable request. You do need this ship to survive. Fire bad. Fire on a starship very bad. Well, at least you spent more than 2 cycles without breaking the kitchen. Some kind of a record. Let me see. This will work. Start growing some fiber. The temperature should be fine, and the gases should not be fine, so that should be taken care of quite reliably. Is this done? It is not. Of course you broke the machine again. I think you spend more time fixing it than you do. Why did you get damaged? What? Oh, you had a fight. Okay. You actually fought. Maybe I should work on the comfort in this room of yours, huh? Maybe I should increase the quality of life of your little room here. Then again, maybe I shouldn't, because you don't deserve it, because you keep breaking stuff. and I don't want to give you that level of comfort. You fought in the kitchen. There's blood on the floor. Why didn't you fight? I don't know. In the engine room?